Hey guys, it's Sasha with Rice and Raw, and I've gotten a lot of requests to do what I eat videos, and I'm sorry I have not delivered, but I figured out the best way to be doing this, for me at least, that will make sure that I do what I eat videos more often, and that is to do the video in this format where I talk and I show you the photos of my food. Now I know that's not as exciting as seeing me make the food, but I find that I'll do a video throughout the morning, maybe for lunch, and then I'll totally just be like, whatever, I'll do a what I eat video another day. I don't feel like doing more videos right now. I just want to eat. So it's much easier just to take a picture and talk about it later. So yesterday, I felt terrible in the morning. I think I also caught on to the end of my sister's flu because I visited her this weekend. And not that I'm like sick or anything, but I was just tired, felt kind of crappy, sluggish. So I was like, banana time. So I just did Banana Island till 4. So I had a 10 banana smoothie for breakfast. It was wonderful, and it just woke me up and it made me feel so much better just instantly. And then I had a 7 banana smoothie for lunch, and I just drank that throughout work. And I go to work for 10 o'clock and I leave at 2. So I have about 4 hours to drink this smoothie, and it does sometimes take me 4 hours because, you know, I'm just drinking it throughout the day like I'd be drinking water, honestly. So I got back from work, and sometimes I'll have a snack after work, but today I was just like so full from all these bananas. It was wonderful. So then I studied for about 3.5 hours after work, and I think it was around, I don't know, like 6, 7 o'clock. I had this rice right here. Now, I only had half of this rice because my eyes were too big for my stomach, and I was just still so full from those bananas. And I have 1/4 an avocado there, and sorry, it's a bit brown. It was sitting in the fridge, but underneath it was beautifully green, and it was very delicious. And what I do is I smear the rice on the nori wraps right there. And then I put a little bit of avocado, and I roll them up, and I don't cut them or anything. I'm too lazy for that. I just want to eat. So I take the whole thing and I dip it in the littlest bit of soy sauce and sriracha. Now I add in a bit of extra sriracha to make it very flavorful, so I don't use a lot of soy sauce. And I usually use about half a tablespoon to maybe a full tablespoon of soy sauce. In meals like this. Usually the full tablespoon is when I'm having a giant rice meal with like even more rice than this. But today I did not have much rice at all, so I had maybe like half a tablespoon, maybe less. So then after this I did some pole exercises, nothing crazy, just kind of like messing around the pole, trying to figure out some moves, perfect them. After I tried to do a standing handstand without any support and I fell on my face, I figured that was enough for the day. And I did that for about 20 minutes. And then I went into the other room and watched some shows with my boyfriend, and I stretched for about 25 minutes. And I've been working on my splits, so I was just doing those types of stretches. And it's really nice to just stretch, hang out with my boyfriend, and watch TV because I'm being productive, I'm getting quality time, and I'm learning something because we're watching some educational documentary. So I really love those moments in my day. And then around 9:30, I figured I should probably have something more before we go to bed, because I personally believe it is so important to have over 2,500 calories on 80-10-10. Even if you're not really that hungry right now, for me it's so important because that just banishes any cravings that I may have for the next day. Because if I don't eat something at night, if I don't make sure I get enough calories one day, the next day I'm going to be craving some food that I don't really want to eat. So this is why I do stress the 2,500 calories. And to be honest, I was a huge binger. I used to binge every single day without fail, at least 1 to 3 times a day. And this has been honestly something I've experienced most of my life. All through college, I definitely used to binge almost every single day. Even when I was at healthier weights, even when I was more comfortable with my food, I would still have these weird binges on, say, like 8 cookies. And these cookies have like 200 calories in them. So that is something that I've done for a very long time. And also through high school, I also had a lot of issues. I remember through middle school and even elementary school, I remember eating a whole box of Pop-Tarts and being so upset at myself. So this has been a perpetual habit, if you will, for most of my life. And the fact that I'm at a stage in my life where it's completely non-existent is just such a blessing to me. This is one of the main reasons why I stay in 80-10-10, because I never have cravings. I only have cravings if I have not carved up, if I have not eaten enough food that day or the day before. So that's why at 9:30 at night, I'm like, I should eat something, even if I'm not that hungry. It is something that I feel very comfortable doing because I know that I'm ensuring the next day is going to be, you know, a good and healthy day where I'm not ravenous and voracious and eating things that I wouldn't normally want to eat. So what I had was, in this picture shows 6 of these little steamed buns, but I actually only had 5. Again, my eyes are too big for my stomach. And they are super good and very simple, actually. Not a lot of ingredients. Half of them were the spinach buns, and then the other half are radish buns. But I think of them more as vegetable buns because they have mushroom and carrots and, you know, other vegetables in them. They are a bit high in salt, and yes, they are processed. No, they are not really a health food, I wouldn't say, and they aren't exactly 80-10-10, but for me, they are super helpful because, you know, because later at night I'm really tired, and this is just simple, easy, comfort food. So that is what I ate yesterday, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys don't mind the format that I'm going to start doing for these videos, but as I hand out, they will be coming more often, and hopefully I will have, you know, a whole series of what I eat days. And so, you know, right now I just have 2, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. There's going to be a lot more coming if you guys don't mind this format. All right, I'll see you later.